Hey, how's it going? I'm Trevor Powell from Fish Forge Off-Road. I'm a Northern California saltwater kayak angler, and this is going to be the kayak that I'm using in the Kayak Angler YakOffs. And I am the Kayak Angler Magazine quarterfinalist. I am the Kayak Angler Magazine YakOff semifinalist, and this is my Hydra 130 that's taking me to the semifinals. Let's take a look at it. Got the beautiful backdrop of Northern California right now. As you can tell, I am a saltwater kayak angler, and I try to keep things minimal, try to keep it simple and clean. So this is the kayak that I take out on the water with me, catching big wing, rockfish, halibut, salmon, lobster, Dungeness crab, all that fun stuff. So let's see how I've set it up, see how I rigged it out, so that way I'm always safe on the water, bringing home some delicious dinner. So, tight lines, safe travels. Let's do a walkthrough. Oh, baby! All right, one of my favorite features that I added, customized myself to my Hydra, is my rod tube deletes. So I took some of that same cutting board material that I used to make a little mini cutting board, a little bait station, and that I used to mount my Lawrence fish finder, and I turned those into rod tube deletes. So that way I can install the Scotty flush mount holder, and when I'm out trolling for salmon, I can throw on my Scotty lake troller, which nice, simple little downrigger, nothing too fancy. I mean, keep it simple out on the water, right? If I'm not trolling, if I'm out doing some lobster hooping or crab hooping, then I can throw on my Scotty pot puller. Again, just kind of gives you a little bit better leverage, makes things that much easier when you're sitting in the water, and get your rope off the side of your kayak, so when you're picking it up, it's not wanting to hit your kayak, makes it that much easier. On the other side of the kayak, I will throw in the Scotty Orca if I'm doing some, say, salmon trolling or tuna trolling, something like that, and I need something a little bit more beefy for the trolling rather than the Yak Attack Orca, or Yak Attack Omega, excuse me. So whatever it is, I can kind of switch things up, switch the waters, switch the gear, so that way we keep it simple while we're out on the ocean. So let's take a look at something else. One of the important things on the water is, especially for me, is when I'm catching fish, I don't necessarily like to hang them on my back of my kayak. I do use a stringer clip, so that way when I'm catching big fish, clip them on, hang them off the side, bleed them out. But I tend not to let them hang. We have two predators out here. First off, we have tax collectors, the man in gray suit, or great white sharks, and then more often it is the seals. Seals like to come and steal your bait, so that's why we got the OPA bag on the front. We'll throw all of our fish inside, keeps them icy cool. The OPA bag is super strong and durable. Every fish I'm catching out here tends to be spiky, so we don't want those spikes to go through, and the OPA bag hasn't failed me yet. I've thrown some spiky rockfish in here and it's always staying good. Not only that, but this bag is able to keep your ice cold for up to 2 to 3 days. So a lot of times I don't even use my bait. Come home, my bait's still frozen, throw it back in the freezer, ready to fish another day. So can't go wrong with the OPA bag. When I unclip it, it also turns into a backpack. So then I can take my fish home for the day, right on my back. Simple, easy, and yeah, you can't go wrong with the OPA bag there. Let's go over the Yak Power products that powers up my Hydra 130. The first, as you can see in the front, is my green and red navigation lights, making me visible on the water. Other boats can see me really good out there. Inside, we got our pod lights. So we got the blue pod lights at our feet, and we got the green in the center of the kayak, and we got another set of blues all the way in the back. So that way when I'm on the water, I'm glowing, looking like a UFO out there. And then we also have some work lights on our box, and we got work lights inside. Keep us visible. Yak Power also makes a really awesome one-hand cell phone power charger. So I like putting my phone in there, keeping it charged all day. So when I need to use it, if I'm using something else, it's really nice to have. And then last little Yak Power is my safety spotlight. Safety spotlight, or nighttime crab pot spotlight. So it works really well. Get out of the water, make you more visible, more safe, but also help you find those pots. You don't need some type of a head contraption. Your kayak has all the lighting you need. And then of course, everything is controlled by a little wireless controller, so I can turn everything on off here. And the brains sits inside the front in a little custom battery box. Don't even really need to take it out. I can just plug it in, charge it for the night. I'm ready to hit the water the next day. So yeah, Yak Power, great little system. All of it's powered by one Noctua 20 amp hour battery, super compact, lightweight. Again, lightweight is the key to the ocean kayak build that I have. So try to keep it simple, try to keep it lightweight. Noctua Power does exactly that, while giving me enough power to light up this beast. So check out Yak Power, check out Noctua, because that's what's powering my entire kayak here. We're on the water and we catch our fish. We gotta quickly dispatch that fish, right? So my favorite way is the Fishing Armory 20mm bonker in the custom wrap to match the Vibe Hydra. Can't go wrong, little bonker, just great little weight. One bonk usually does it. If it's a big fish and I need to do them a little bit differently, we'll go into the center hatch and we'll grab our fish spike. I haven't quite made the custom colors yet, but I'm gonna have to hit up Fishing Armory, see if we can order up a new one in the custom color. I wanted to walk you through my Yak Attack teal black pack, kind of show you how I have set up. Before we look on the inside, let me just show you something kind of cool. So I can pretty much pick up my entire kayak, how this is installed right now. So the handles I have using the Yak Attack straps with the Yak Attack strap mount straight to the track. And then of course I have all of my various bungee cords strapped to it. My Bixby battery is also strapped on with the Yak Attack strap. Not going anywhere with that either. So if we're flipping, turning, rolling, everything's staying right there, not moving anywhere. On the inside, well, I guess on the top, we have our dry tunes. Always got to have some tunes. Little magnet mount there with the safety lanyard. So if it does fall off, it's not going nowhere. On the inside, don't always run one, but we got a spare battery. Got my Yak Attack tackle folder, so pretty much all the tackle that I'm going to be using for the day is located right in there. Safety supplies, and then of course water supplies. You got to stay hydrated while you're out there on the water. Everything's nice and compact, fits in. Don't have to worry about anything while you're out on the water. Close it back up, pretty much seals, keeps everything dry, nice, secure, within reach. Grab your supplies, keep fishing. All right, speaking of safety, as you can see, I really like wearing the Guardian Angel red and white micro on my chest, not only for the extra light that you have here, but really I like the little safety light that's on there. That one I end up using a lot, kind of help me in the middle of the night, but just also kind of visible. And then really like Guardian Angel's flag. Their flag is kind of always upright, always very visible. And then they got the flag topper, the micro on the front. What's nice was this top one actually came part of a kit. The kit actually comes with a controller. So you can press your lights on, or right now, if I turn this button on, I can make the lights go crazy, really make myself visible on the water. It's kind of nice to be able to control your lights, turn them off and on if you need to, or if you see a boat coming, hit that safety light and really kind of make yourself visible as long as yelling at them. We also have one on the front, on the bow. Kind of the same thing. If I'm running the OPA bag, I like throwing this one on just to give myself a little bit more visibility. It's higher up from my Yak Power lights, just gives me a little bit more visibility on the water. That's what we're all about when we're out here. As you can see, today is a nice, beautiful day, but that fog comes in, you can't see anything. So stay lit, stay visible, stay safe. Yak Attack has really provided a lot of my gearing to really kind of make it mine. You know, their little tagline, their slogan, I'll be cheesy about it. But the Yak Attack, I mean, I did a little custom Yak Attack Yak Power mount here. I got the Yak Attack Switchblade transducer drop down. My favorite is the Yak Attack Omega dual mount rod paddle holder combo. Just really keeps things tight space for me. The Yak Attack seat cushion that my mother-in-law customized there, kept that color going, a little bit smaller. Yak Attack black box, as you can see, or teal black box, as you can see. All my Yak Attack strapping. I can't forget about the Yak Attack leverage landing net. Again, just nice to have something compact, not have my net way up in the air creating a sail. And the last little Yak Attack thing I really like is the tow and stow, the Yak Attack tow and stow cart. One really nice feature that I like about it is you being able to add your beach tires to it. So for those days you're out doing some beach launching, surf launching, switch your tires up, and makes it really nice there. So check out Yak Attack. That's how I like using Yak Attack on my Vibe Hydra 130. I am running the Lowrance Eagle 9 with the Eagle Eye transducer. One of the most important things for me on the kayak isn't necessarily seeing what's on the bottom, but it's having that GPS mapping. When the fog kicks in, knowing where you are, marking your spots is always a great thing. But this thing also sees the bottom amazing. I can spot schools of fish, big schools of rockfish, bait, squid balls, drop down on them, makes it really easy. I mean, I can pick up my kayak with the way I mounted this thing right now. All the power and transducer cables goes through the Yak Attack through ports and comes out another through port, so that way my transducer is as compact as possible hanging off the side of my kayak there, showing me what's on the bottom of this beautiful ocean. It is powered by Bixby K1 motor. Bixby K1 motor was an easy choice for me to make on this build because the entire motor and battery is under 10 pounds. Simple to install, easy to use. I mean, there's just too many easy choices. It just drops in with a single pin. The battery is included. Battery actually floats, is waterproof, so if something happens, I end up losing the battery, it's right there floating. Provides at least 4 hours of trolling speeds for me, keeps me on the water all day long, takes me deep out where I need to go. Reliable. I mean, you can't ask for another better motor, something that's easier, less lightweight. All right, it's starting to get a little cold out here. It's definitely starting to get winter in Northern California, so we're gonna wrap things up. Thanks for voting. Appreciate all you. Make sure to head over to kayakanglermagazine.com. Vote for me in the YakOffs all week long. Give me the opportunity to move to the finals, but more importantly, gives you the opportunity to win an awesome kayak of your own, or even a Malone trailer of your own. So if you win, join the Vibe Tribe, join the Malone team, and you can't go wrong there. So make sure you vote every day. I greatly appreciate your vote. Thank you for watching. Thank you for staying tuned. Tight lines, safe travels, y'all. Until next time.